Welcome to the Nasty Canadians. I'm Nick Ogami.
And I'm not the schmuck.
This week we're reviewing Dinner for Schmucks, and we have a guest reviewer.
Yes, the ugly Sasquatch is here. Actually, no, I kid. His name is Mudsucker.
His name is Flytrap.
Flytrap. He is a Mudsucker. Don't flytraps suck mud?
No, they tend to eat flies. That's hence the name.
The flies suck mud.
I don't eat flies anymore.
Thank goodness.
He's got a job.
For some
So,
people.
Dinner for Schmucks.
Dinner for Schmucks. Another movie with Steve Carell as the schmuck, co-starring Paul Rudd, Zach Galifianakis.
And I really think Zach, whatever, needs to get a screen name that somebody can pronounce. I just want to make that point.
Galifianakis.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you. Also starring Ron Livingston, Chris O'Dowd from the IT Crowd, Lucy Punch, and Jeff Dunham. .com. So what do you think of the movie?
Well, if you cut off the first 3/4 of the movie, it was funny.
I have to agree with that. I kept sitting there waiting to laugh. Once they got to the brunch, there were a few chuckles in that. Then another long stretch of no laughs, and then finally we get to the dinner, which was actually quite entertaining.
Yeah, you'll spend most of the movie going, okay, this is Dinner for Schmucks, where's the dinner?
Correct.
Or at least where's the breakfast?
Decolletage.
Okay, you guys are missing the key factor. The reason why the movie wasn't good until the actual dinner was because Jeff Dunham and Martha Stewart. Don't you know being an idiot is my job?
And you do it well.
And Martha Stewart, who plays Jeff Dunham's wife, I guess I don't remember what Jeff Dunham's name was, but
Is that a Canadian accent? Because I think it's Dunham, not Dunham.
it's Dunham.
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 If you watch his shows, it's definitely Dunham.
Okay.
The lack of peanut also was kind of a sad thing. Tough.
So as far as the actors go, what did you think of Steve Carell's schmuck?
Which one was Steve Carell again?
He was the main schmuck. He was Barry, the guy with the mice.
I didn't think he was zany enough, is what my problem was.
He was
with it.
definitely irritating enough.
That he was, but I really thought the mice were fantastic. I think they were some of the best stars in the movie.
For us non-Jewish Canadians, what exactly is a schmuck, by the way? Is a schmuck an idiot or an asshole?
Or what?
I think it's probably a combination of both.
So, basically me on crack.
What about Paul Rudd? Paul Rudd's the quintessential straight man, usually in the movies.
He's usually the uptight straight man.
And he just didn't have that much to do, it seemed like, here, except to gawk at things every once in a while.
Yeah, he was basically spent the movie reacting to Steve Carell.
Correct. Which he usually does fairly well. Someone that we didn't talk about was that artist, whose name escapes me.
Jermaine Clement, or something like that. It's spelled very Frenchly.
All the way through it, I kept wishing Russell Brand would have taken that part. I think he would have been wonderful with it.
All the way through it, I kind of expected Barry to end up with him. I just saw that happening.
I found that his character was kind of like, well, he looked like, what's his name? Sling Blade?
Jack Ritter?
No.
Davy Crockett.
Right, Davy Crockett. He looked like Davy Crockett, acting like Russell Brand.
Davy Crockett.
Yeah, he was too much of a stereotypical loony off to the side who really didn't do much with the part.
No.
The schmucks were fairly entertaining. Once we got to the dinner, the whole thing, without giving any spoilers, the dinner was actually pretty entertaining. And I really was trying to figure out who Chris Dowd was all the way through it. But he was actually excellent in the role.
Yes.
Had he said, "Did you turn it off and turn it on?" I probably would have realized who he was.
Yes, I was watching him and listening to the accent and going, I know that man. Heard that
I
before.
don't know if I've ever seen him before.
You'll have to watch it. It's very entertaining.
Watch
It
what?
The IT Crowd.
The IT
Oh,
crowd.
that.
Very
It's like-
funny show.
It's almost like a British version of something you're familiar with.
Considering what you do, you would probably very much enjoy it.
Yes.
Drink beer and pass gas. All right. I'm
Yeah,
in.
that too.
That too, yeah.
I'm in.
Okay.
Anybody notice similarities between the show and Three's Company? Besides the John Ritter lookalikes?
Well, not so much. Did you know this is actually a remake of a 1998 French movie called Dinner for Idiots? I think is what it was.
Except in French.
I think we're getting to the point where we know who the schmuck is.
I understand.
I really thought that Zach,
Galifianakis.
thank you, was a bit wasted in this movie too. His character was I don't know, I think he was wrong for the part. Or maybe the part was wrong.
Are you saying his parts weren't in the right places?
There were definitely some parts out of sync there, yeah.
The main thing that was running through my mind every time Zach Galifianakis was on screen was, does he always have a beard in everything he's in?
Looked like he lost some weight though.
It's hard to tell. Granted, the beard was smaller.
That's true.
Any closing thoughts?
If I were to, I can't recommend this movie.
I definitely would not recommend seeing it at the theater, other than to support Jeff Dunham and Martha Stewart.
Sucker!
MarthaStewart.com.
Sure, why not?
Oh, okay, sure.
It's a good thing.
Yeah. If you're a Lucy Punch and Chris Dowd fan, watch The 10th Kingdom or watch The IT Crowd.
Which I haven't seen.
Which don't waste your time on this.
Or see the IT 10th Kingdom, which is the prequel to both.
I'll look out for that.
And that's it for this week. Join us again next time for whatever we're reviewing then.
It'll probably be one of us with our hand up Martha Stewart's ass.
We can only hope.
Thank you to our guest host, the evil mud-sucking Sasquatch,
That's
Flytrap.
Flytrap.
or Flytrap, which is another term for that. Anyways, I guess we're done.
We're done.